Hello everyone, welcome back. So this part's going to be the application part on a real hand, not like the other video where it was with a fake hand. Now I did the pop-up method. If you want to tune into my other video, it's also on my channel. So I already went ahead and did this one. She is looking a little bulky, not too much, just right here, but that's okay because we're going to file it down, okay? But this is how she's looking right now. We're going to file it down. She's going to be looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in with my Macar Pro with warm caramel. So when you are buying polymer, when you're buying the powder, you want to make sure you're buying some that, well, most of them that say cover, because this is going to cover the nail where you won't be able to see it underneath, because there's some acrylics out there that you can still see your nail, the natural nail underneath, because they're sheer. So if you buy the cover one, it literally helps by you won't be able to see it underneath at all. So that's a very good tip as well. I do have the Nail Daddy Studio Beauty Pro Politely Pink, which is such a beautiful color too. I do like their formula as well. Their formula is very buttery, very good. It's also about the same price as this one. Maybe this one I think is 20 for 2 ounces. Yeah, 2 ounces. And this one is about like 16, 17 for 2 ounces. So that's why I like to go with the Macar Pro. And they do have a lot of cute little nudes as well. So we're just going to go ahead and dive in with this one. Now, I want to show you guys the application on a real hand, because I just feel it's just a better practice that you can get. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive in. So again, we're just going to go in and submerge our brush. We're not pressing hard. We're literally just submerging it, okay? So I'm going to go in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're just tapping. You know what? I feel like this is going to be a small bead. I feel like it ain't going to cover me. So again, if you feel like you're feeling secure about placing that bead, or that bead is not going to be looking like the one you need, wipe it off, go ahead and start again. So submerge it. Mételo todo. 1 tap. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I feel like this is going to be the bead. So again, it's dry, right? So we have to wait for it to polymerize. I cannot place that down right away because I am working with a low order formula. Monomer. It is going to be curing a little bit. It's going to be polymerizing a little bit slower. If you have the fast one, good. It goes faster. But to me, I find it that if I use a low order, I got time to play with it. See how she's going on the side? That's okay. Now, bear with me, guys. I am in a really messed up angle here, so it is very difficult. I want you guys to be able to see. Tap, 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 tap. I want you guys to be able to see it, but I'm in a very messed up angle. Just tap, 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 tap. Bring those sides in. Tap, tap, tap. Again, wipe it off. Submerge. You want your brush to be nice and wet. I'm feeling like she's getting a little dry, so I'm just gonna, like I said, go in there. I want my sides nice and tight. Okay, this is where I'm gonna cut it. I cut it up a little messed up, but I cut it down just a little bit too much. Okay, and then you're just gonna tap it, and then you're just gonna get it off. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not, but make sure you got those sides in. Okay, that's how she's gonna be looking right now until we go and put our other bead. Just gonna take off a little bit more on the tip. Not a lot, just a little bit. Okay. Just like that. And wipe it off. Sometimes they come off easy, sometimes they don't. It's okay. That's why I like to clean underneath, so you don't see the mistake. Remember, you want to grab the finger and look at it. Where do I need more? Where do I need less? Okay, right here I'm going to need some, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and do my apex bead. Your first bead, you're only going to apply it from the tip up, from where you place the tip at, where it starts, all the way to the bottom. Okay, that's where that first bead goes. Now, we're going to go ahead and do our apex bead, okay? Which is going to be placing it like right here to here. We're not going to go up here. We're going to go right here to here. Okay. Submerge. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay. She's not ready yet, so we have to wait. Some people like to tap it to, you know, get it to activate, I guess. Sometimes it works. So we're just gonna tap and see if she processes faster. Again, I'm using a low order monomer, so it's gonna cure a little slower. So looks like she's ready, but I'm gonna wait just 2 more seconds because it looked like she wasn't really. And then you're gonna go in here. If it helps to kind of give it a twist, a little turn, little circulars, little circles, go ahead and do that. Now I'm just tapping, okay? Just tapping, just tapping. Then I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down. Again on this side, I'm just tapping, okay? We are just gonna tap and bring it down and blend it. Blend, 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 honey. Hasta abajo. Now, looks like she wants to go on the side. That's fine. Just tap it back in there. Okay. Tap those sides in. And blend, blend, blend. The key is blending. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more over here because I can tell right now that it's going to need it. Okay. See how it looks a little off? I'm going to add some on that side. Okay. Submerge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I don't need a big one. Between medium and small. Small, medium. She's not ready yet, okay? She still needs a little bit of time. I could tell right here she needs a little bit tapping. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and place it right there. Submerge, wipe, blend it up. You want to blend it up. Okay, now I go again on my sides. Tap, tap, tap. Then I swipe down. Okay. She's starting to feel dry, I could tell. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here. There we go. And I'm just going to keep swiping to kind of blend the whole thing in. Okay. Now I look and see, that's what I mean when you need to look. You look underneath because it looks like it needs some more on this side. It only needs a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Okay. Now, when I look at it this way, obviously I have some right there, right? That's fine. I'm going to go underneath and clean it. But if you notice, I have a little bit more on this side. So I didn't really tap enough to get my sides tight, which is fine because when I go in with my file, I'm still going to be able to take it off. It's just you're going to do a little bit more filing. So again, you're going to want to go in and submerge. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to give it a little bit because I don't need a whole bunch. I just need a little bit. Now we're going to go ahead and use the other fingers in a little bit here and do more so you guys get the hang of it. She is not ready yet. Okay. Now I see it here, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it right there. And you see how this is, that's why it's called a blending bead, because you're blending it right on there. Now I got a little bit right here. I'm just going to go in and wipe it off. She's still kind of a little wet, so I don't want to mess with it too much because then I'm just going to lose all that product I just applied. Okay. Just like that, guys. And then get it off. See now? She's looking a little bit more on that side. Perfect. It just still seems like you'll have a little bit right here, but I'm not going to add any more because when I go file, I'm going to make it the same. I'm going to make the same thickness as the other side. That's why it's very important to look at your work when you're working with acrylic because you want to make sure, you know, it's all even. Now, submerge. We're doing the cuticle bead now. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? I might even just go back and do 2 because it is a little smaller finger. So again, if you don't feel confident about that bead, put it down. Try again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. A little, just a tiny bit more. I don't need a whole lot. This is my cuticle bead. So let's just wait for her to polymerize real quick here. She's ready. You're gonna go in and you're gonna place it down. You're going to walk with it using the tip of your brush. Bear with me, guys. I'm in a really messed up angle here with my hand, trying to bend it a certain way for you guys so you guys can see how she's looking. Look at that. Oopsies, sorry. Okay, that looks good. Now, for my angle, I can see that she needs a tiny bit right there, but yeah, let's go ahead and put another little tiny bead on there. Just gonna try to blend this down a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna, you guys see that, right? You guys see the little line right there? I'm gonna put a blending bead, just a tiny one. 1, 2, 3, and just go in one time. Well, 2. Well, it wasn't even a 2, I guess. It was just a little tiny bit. What I want to do is I want to make that line disappear. So that's why it's good to use your blending beads. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more on that cuticle once I put this down here. Okay, wipe, submerge. wipe some off and go up, okay? We're gonna go up and blend it. And then that line is gone. Then you're gonna bring the rest down. That's why I didn't want to add too much on the spots that I was missing, because I didn't want to make it too thick. I knew that I was probably gonna have to do a little bead here and there, so I mean a blending bead. Oopsies. Sometimes they come off easy when you cut them, sometimes they don't. But there we go. Okay, now let me show you the cuticle bead. If you missed a spot, go back in there and add it if you need to. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a little bit. We do not need a whole bunch. And when I mean little, I mean literally the tip. Because you're gonna go in there in that cuticle area. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see just a tiny gap where, I mean, when I see it this way, I don't like it. When I go like this, you can barely see it. But I'm gonna go in there and fix that. So I'm just gonna go in here. See how I kind of flattened that brush down a little bit? The tip of it. That's how you get into those little tiny little crevices to be able to add some more on your bead, on that cuticle bead, because that was the one that I struggle the most. Sometimes I would leave it and I'm like, oh, it looks fine, but then when you go ahead and add your art, it just doesn't look right. Okay, now you don't want a whole bunch, right? Because you don't want to have it lifting. So if you feel like you kind of have to clean the sides, go ahead and go in with the tip of your brush and just go down. Make sure you're just blending it a little bit. And there we go. There it is. I will go in there with my file and file that off a little bit, but yeah. There we go, guys. Look at that. Okay, now let's go with this finger. Now, again, submerge. 1, 1, 2, 3. I think I should have done 4. I'm gonna go ahead and do 3, see how it looks. But yeah, it's looking nice. I'll go ahead and place it down right there. Wipe. Submerge. 1, 2, 3. Wipe a little bit. And I'm just going to start tapping on it. Tap, 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 tap. You don't need to bring that bead all the way up. I just do it right there. By the free edge. The free edge is where the natural nail ends. Tap down. You want to tap down and slide down because you don't want your nails to look fat. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, jelly bean? Okay. Now I'm gonna kind of tap my sides here. And then I'm just gonna keep going down a little bit, not too much. I don't want all my product to be gone, you know? Again, be mindful of your product. See how easy that one was, a little bit to cut. So she's a little thin, right? That's okay, because we're gonna keep adding and it's gonna make up for it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit more monomer. I miscalculated how much I needed. Okay. 1, 2 for my apex bead. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and let it polymerize. She's still not ready. Again, if you need to tab, go ahead and tab. Sometimes it works. There you go. Okay, give it a little swirl. Down, submerge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I just go in and I walk with it. Walk with it, walk with it. You just walk. Don't flatten it out too much now, because if you do, then she's gonna look really, really flat. The key here is to walk it to get it to the side and bring it down. Just like this. Okay? Now, it stopped right there. I can't take it down any further, which is fine because it's already thin. I need to make it a little thicker, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put my blending bead. And you guys are going to see how nice it's going to blend, okay? So again, wipe it off, submerge, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, like that. I'm going to let it polymerize. She's still not ready. She still needs some more time. Okay. Now I'm going to place it right here where I want it to blend. Wipe, submerge, and blend up. Okay, wipe up. Wipe it all up. All the way if you can. Remember, those sides gotta come in, girl. If they don't, they're gonna look bulky. Now wipe your towel, submerge again, and this time we're gonna go ahead and wipe it down. Reason why you want to keep it wet is because, like I said, you don't want it to dry up on you, and you want to be able to work with it. You don't want the acrylic to take over. You are in charge. You control it. You tell this hoe what to do. She don't tell you what to do. You tell her. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And because it was so thin, now I don't even got to go in there and add any more product. Now she's good and thick. Now I can go ahead and file when I'm done with her. So just like that, guys. If you have any questions or comments or anything, go ahead and comment down below. I'm so happy to answer your questions. Like I said, I wish somebody would have taught me how to do this. Okay, just like that. Yep. Now we're going to go ahead and do our cuticle bead. So just give me a sec, guys. I'm going to go ahead and switch papers here. Okay. Again, submerge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's it. We don't need a lot. It's a cuticle bead. See if she goes in there. Okay, she's ready. So place your bead, okay? Walk her. Walk her with the tip of your brush. Try to get it as close as you can, but not touching the cuticle. Then you go side. Again, walk her. And then blend it down. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. Keep going, keep going. There we go, guys. Look at that. Make sure your sides are in also on that cuticle bead, because then they're going to start looking a little bulky on the side. So look at that. Perfect. Come on, guys. Come on, y'all. Don't sleep on me, man. Don't sleep on me. Wake up, ho. Wake up. She's looking better. She's looking good. That's how you guys do your application. If you want to do it my way, like I said, this is what I've learned. This is what I learned myself by playing with it, failing time after time after time after time after time, failing. But that's okay, because that's the key, is to fail to get better. If you don't fail, how the hell are you going to get better? You know, everybody makes mistakes. You know, there's no stupid question either. If you have any questions, guys, go ahead and ask me. There is no stupid question at all. So then I'm going to go ahead and do these two off camera. But I just want to let you guys know that this is how you do the application. For me, that has worked. If you guys want to stay tuned for my other video for the filing part, it's coming up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you for the support, and thank you for the subscribers that have subscribed to me. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I wish you so much luck in your new nail journey. And I really, really hope you take some tips and advice. Thank you. Bye.